Imagine preparing for the biggest chapter of your boxing career, only for your life to end weeks later, not inside the ring, but on a roadside. 26-year-old boxing star Hannah Rapp had just challenged for the WBC Women's Featherweight Championship. She was building momentum, earning respect across the boxing world, and chasing a dream she had worked years to achieve. But on a Texas highway, that dream came to a heartbreaking end. Police say Rapp was cycling when an alleged road rage incident turned deadly. Authorities claim a driver deliberately reversed his vehicle into her, leaving the young boxer fatally injured. Tonight, we'll break down what investigators say happened, who has been arrested, the emotional tributes pouring in across the boxing world, and the final words from the woman who shared the ring with Hannah just weeks ago. According to the Brazos County Sheriff's Office, Hannah Rapp died Saturday morning after she was struck by a vehicle while riding her bicycle along a Texas highway. Police later arrested 31-year-old Charles Medina. Authorities say he has been charged with manslaughter and was being held at the Brazos County Detention Center. Investigators allege that Medina first drove past two cyclists, including Hannah Rapp. Then, according to police, he stopped his vehicle before deliberately reversing, striking the young boxer. Those allegations have shocked both local residents and the global boxing community. If proven in court, the case would represent one of the most disturbing road rage incidents involving a professional athlete in recent years. Hannah Rapp's journey into professional boxing was anything but ordinary. Originally from Yorktown, Indiana, she was first a track athlete at Purdue University before discovering boxing. She later moved to College Station, Texas. Even after turning professional in 2024, Hannah continued working full-time as a fire and life safety inspector at Texas A&M University. That balancing act made her story even more inspiring. By day, she was protecting lives through her profession. Outside work, she trained relentlessly, chasing success inside the boxing ring. Her professional record stood at 8 wins, no losses, and 1 draw before she stepped into the biggest fight of her career last month. Rapp challenged Tiara for the WBC Women's Featherweight Championship in Orlando, Florida. Although she lost by unanimous decision, many believed it was only the beginning of something much bigger. Friends and fellow fighters described her as hardworking, humble, and fearless. One of the most emotional tributes came from Hannah's last opponent, WBC champion Tiara. Brown wrote, "When she asked for my autograph, it filled my heart because we were getting ready for war, yet she was still asking for my autograph. It made me smile. We fought a great fight for the fans from the first bell to the last. It was my honor to share the ring with her." Earlier, Brown had also described Hannah as the best dance partner I have ever faced as a pro. Those words carried even greater meaning after news of Hannah's death spread across the boxing community. Just weeks after battling each other inside the ring, one champion was now mourning the loss of another fighter whose career had barely begun. Tributes also came from World Boxing Confederation President Mauricio Sulaiman. He said, "The loss of Hannah Rapp leaves us heartbroken. She was an exceptional boxer, but above all, an invaluable member of our boxing family." He continued, "We join in the grief that overwhelms her loved ones, her team, and all those who had the privilege of knowing and supporting her throughout her brilliant career." MVP's co-founder Jake Paul added on X, "Gone too soon. Condolences to her entire clan. R.I.P. Warrior." Those heartfelt words reflected the pain felt across the sport. For many, Hannah represented far more than just another promising boxer. She symbolized determination, a woman balancing a demanding career, elite-level athletics, and the pursuit of a world title. That is why news of her death has resonated far beyond boxing. At just 26 years old, Hannah Rapp's story was still being written. She had already proven herself inside the ring. She had earned respect from world champions. She had inspired many by balancing professional life with elite sport. Instead of celebrating future victories, family, friends, and fans are now remembering a life that ended far too soon. As investigators continue examining exactly what happened on that Texas highway, one thing is already clear. The boxing world has lost a talented athlete. A family has lost a daughter. Friends have lost someone they loved. And the sport has lost a fighter whose greatest victories may still have been ahead of her. And perhaps Hannah Rapp's greatest legacy will not simply be the fights she won, but the lives she inspired through resilience, humility, and relentless determination. May she rest in peace.